puck in. That was Jordan Duguay. Nathan Brown tied up along the wall, comes out free, a deflection, hits the pipe, loose and sprawling back to knock it off the goal line. There was A.J. Rielts.
Yeah, off the bar and sat in the blue paint, and Rielts just knocks it out of harm's way with that sweeping arm.
Sam Dranchak now finds Weber on this near side, back into the middle. Dranchak has it poked off his stick. He'll recollect and knock it ahead for Diego Johnson, who dumps the puck in. Winterhawks bank it in behind the net. Now, a stretch pass there misses, and that will be an icing call here on Portland, and we will get our in to take the draw. He wins it cleanly back to Morgan Tastad, who fires through traffic, a backhand in on goal, and Cruz Chase makes the pad save. Now Kwasnika swings it down low for Evers. Evers wrapped up in behind the net now. Works free, up top. Dugan Peterson stops and fires, hits a body in front. Kwasnika just pushes it wide. Jacob Kwasnika still on the puck. It bounces straight up. He's run into, but Evers comes up to follow. Evers up the wall for Tastad. Tastad banks it off the net. Tristan Peterson in behind the goal. Works it back to the point for Morgan Tastad. Over to Dugan Peterson. Peterson fires. That deflection in front from Kwasnika misses. But Tristan Peterson onto the loose puck, and now down low for Kwasnika. Jacob Kwasnika trips in behind the goal. And now a chance the other way for the Winterhawks, but they miss on the pass, and this will be another...
Entire Portland group.
Murray wins the draw. Michaud, D-to-D with Stevenson. Stevenson looking to the far side for Alger East, who's back in the lineup tonight. And now a spinning shot, and it hit a body and just bounced wide. Now a jam. Take the defensive zone draw. It's one right back to Dugan Peterson. Peterson flips it through the middle of the ice. Diego Johnson trying to get to it. He's knocked off the puck. D-to-D, the Winterhawks go. Now skating into the offensive zone is McLaughlin. Miller plays it back to the point. Now back into the corner for Miller. Duguay knocked off the puck. Back to the line. A shot blocked in front by Dugan Peterson. Peterson up to Johnson. Now Alstead carries on. He tries to flip it into the offensive zone. It's a delayed offside on the Vees, though, so they'll have to touch up as Slobodian goes back for it.
Yeah, just a mishandle. Just got Diego Johnson just slightly above the play, leading to that offside.
Slobodian dumps it into the far side corner. Charlie Michaud up the wall for Kwasnika. Skating into the offensive zone. Now Stone settles down the puck in behind the net, and he'll skate it out. Stone quickly up ahead to Matteo Denis. Denis around the outside. Throws it out in front. A bouncing puck is just cleared away by the Winterhawks at the last second. Now thrown out in front again, and a nice spin move there to clear it away from danger from McLaughlin. Riley Pollock and Matt Fraser with you here from the SOEC. Still scoreless between the Vees and the Portland Winterhawks. The shots are 5-3 in favor of Portland, and it's been a bit of a track meet so far, Matt.
Yeah, it really has, and that's kind of what you'd expect with a Portland team that can skate and a Vees team that can skate as well. So pretty free flow, and teams trading chances.
Winterhawks keep it in at the line. Now in behind the net, Dugan Peterson works it ahead to Alstead. He fans on that centering pass, and now Steele Gustafson spinning, firing, and a kick save made from Riles. Dugan Peterson into the middle for Dranchak. Sam Dranchak flips it into this near side corner and will chase after it. Instead follows it up. Dranchak works the puck free. He skates up the half wall, back to the point. Stevenson shoots, and tracking that embellishment on the same play, but nonetheless, it will be a power play for the Portland Winterhawks as Free works it off the wall, tries to go far side. Now back to the point. Nathan Free winds in kill, brought to you by Assured Insulation Services. Just like the PKers protect the net, Assured Insulation. WHL at 81.6%. They have 6 shorthanded goals this season as they win that draw and fired all the way down the ice. The Winterhawks come in with the 16th ranked power play at 20.8% this season. Pass through the middle. Stumbling there as he crossed the blue line was McLaughlin. Now a shot in on goal. Riles sticks it away. Nathan Free now. Plays it down the wall. Duguay walking in. Backhands it cross ice. Just out of the reach of Free, who goes to collect from the blue line. Now Free walks in. Cutting to the net. A shot and a glove save.
The energy up. You're getting outshot 12-4 on home ice. You know they got to be better.
Dranchak was knocked to the ice, and it's mostly because Matteo Denis is still serving 2 minutes.
Yeah, it really shakes things up, and he's an important piece of the Vees' energy and playing the right way.
Pass into the middle. Bernie banks it back for Dranchak. Dranchak tries to get it over to Bernie. His stick was tied up, and it's collected there by McLaughlin. Pass through the middle, deflected, so no icing as Morgan Tastad back on it. He banks it behind the net for Dugan Peterson. Peterson back to Tastad. He assesses from in behind the goal. He's chased out from in behind the net, and we'll just swing it around to the far side for Dranchak. Back to Tastad again. Now Peterson has some space to skate. He gets out to center ice. Dugan Peterson 1-on-5. Fakes a drop pass to Bernie. Now circles in behind the net. Dugan Peterson back to his spot at the line. Makes another move. Still on the puck as he's taken a full lap in the offensive zone. Evers wins another one straight back for Cal Stone. Stone D to D with Weber. Now he skates over center and passes it off for Tristan Peterson, who works it in on the far side. Evers stops up. Now pokes it back to the line for Stone. Stone, cross ice, Weber. Toe drag shot, hits a body in front and bounces in behind the net. Now Peterson, back out top for Cal Stone, who throws it towards the goal, and a deflection there from Kwasnika just bounces wide. Ethan Weber circles in behind the net, a spinning shot. Is out for the final 20 seconds here. Scramble right on the dot, now played in behind the net. Evers jousting for it, and Tristan Peterson picks it up. Back to Evers, he spins it out in front for Kwasnika, who just pokes it wide of the net. Now Portland out to center, McLaughlin works it ahead. Final 3 seconds here, drop pass in front, and Tristan Peterson at the end of the first. This Vees penalty kill brought to you by Assured Installation Services, fully insured with fully trained leaders in industry technologies. For more information or to book an inspection in the Okanagan, visit assuredinstallation.com. Good start to the kill here for the Vees as they get it 200 feet and kill the first 15 seconds. Pass to this near side, now it's dumped in. Evers takes it from his skates and fires it down the ice, and now Kwasnika chasing after it. Cruz chase, swings it around to the near side here. As Kwasnika goes after McLaughlin, and the Winterhawks will have to reset behind their net. Big hit there from Kwasnika in front of the Vees bench.
He's trying to get the guys going. That was awesome.
And now the Winterhawks enter the zone. Flip down the wall for Miller. He chips it out to the far side. Now back to the point for Duguay. Shot deflected wide of Ryalt's net, and the Winterhawks will collect in the far side corner. Nathan Free plays it down the wall on the far side. Centering pass. Thrown across the ice. That hit the skate in front, and the Winterhawks maintain possession. Tuck play at the side of the goal, save made.
When they're at their best, they're hitting their cycle options and then exploiting the middle of the ice, which is exactly what you saw there on that Peterson goal.
Cruz chase out of his net, gets it to Puznichka. And now Alstead down the wall in behind the net. Diego Johnson back out top. Alstead takes it from skate to stick and tries a shot at hit Dranchak in front. And now it's off the glass and out to center. Weird bounce off the dasher. Dranchak will settle it down and get it over to Weber. Weber with a nice move inside. Now passes it off for Diego Johnson. A shot towards the goal off the stick of...
One of them breaking down the D-zone coverage.
Face off one by the Winterhawks. In behind the net. McLaughlin plays it to the blue line. Wayman absolutely crushes his man along the wall. That was Reed Brown. It's been some big collisions from the Vees tonight. And now it's worked up ahead. Louis Wayman skates onto the loose puck. A shot and a pad save made by Chase. Wayman tracking it again. He runs into Puznichka. He's ring it around. Winterhawks get to the loose puck. Now Bernie takes it away. Tried to bat it out in front and hit the net. Now up the wall. Michaud activates from the line. Keeps it alive. Trying to center there for Denis, who was open for a second. But covering at the line was Alstead. He fans on the shot. And has to skate back to center and get it over to Nolan Stevenson. Britton Alstead skating through the offensive zone, cutting to the backhand. It rolls off his stick. He tries to spin it out in front. That hit the skate of Will McLaughlin. Now Bernie up the wall. Stevenson back down low for Brady Bernie. A spinning shot towards the net, hit a body and bounces to this near side wall. Marmar gains the blue line. Skater just out of the reach of the intended target, Gustafsson. ensues in this near side corner. Granchak, high off the glass and out to center. Evers chasing down after it, but McLaughlin flips it to the far side. Now Kwasnika has a loose puck, tries to make a move around the defenseman there. That was Christofferson. There's Kwasnika. Still battling for it in the corner. Comes free in behind the net. Kwasnika tries to center chase. Breaks that one up with the stick. Battle in behind the net. Tristan Peterson with Miller. And now Evers comes in to help out. Back to the point. Walking the line. Shot through traffic. Hits a body and bounces over the goal. Another centering pass here. Work to the wall. Dugan Peterson. Down low for Tristan Peterson. Back out top. Dugan fires and a kick save made by Chase. Keeps it in on the far side. Evers, bouncing puck up to Kwasnika. It's pinned along the wall by the Winterhawks. And slowing things down a little bit here is Will McLaughlin as both teams change, and the Vees with all kinds of pressure stemming off that power play.
Yeah, you can see that Fred wanted to start with that top line to get immediately following the power play. That's why he only gave him about 50 seconds. You usually see a top unit get something around closer to, you can really open up ice.
Evers wins the draw to the wall. He battles for it with Weiermeyer. Ryden Evers poking it up the wall. Now Kwasnika slows it down and gets it up top for Charlie Michaud. Michaud down and around. It hops over the stick of Evers. McLaughlin plays it down low. The Vees in hard on the forecheck, but it's played the other way. So Kumis takes the draw here in 4-on-4 play. Gets to the line, but no further. Evers tries to work it up the wall, played into the middle. Weber walks in and fires, and that shot blocked and bounces in on Chase, who sticks it aside. Now Kwasnika tries to make a play around Weiermeyer. Jacob Kwasnika around Sakumis. Now back to the point for Michaud. Michaud walks the line and fires, and a glove save made from Chase. Winterhawks quickly counter once again. Brown trying to center there. Valiant gets to the loose puck. He'll bat it ahead for Matteo Denis. Denis skating up the wall, drops it off for Bernie. Bernie walks in and fires. That one's blocked in front. Dugan Peterson settles it down into zone line. Now over to Morgan Tasted, who walks in and fires. That hits a stick and bounces up into the netting, I thought. Maybe just off the top of the glass there as they keep play going. Weiermeyer makes a move at center ice. Now he passes it off. Quick shot in on Ryelts, and he'll cover up for on the wall. Norrie in there trying to help, as is Tasted, who cuts his man off. Norrie makes it ahead for Bernie. Bernie flips it out to center as Valiant gets off the ice. Played to this near side corner. Dugan Peterson there to collect the puck, and now he'll get it over for Louis Wayman. Wayman just gets it outside the line. The Winterhawks trying to enter the Vees zone, but Penticton with 5 deep in the neutral zone, and all the Winterhawks can do is dump it right in on Ryelts. Before in this near side corner, Tasted works it free for Dugan Peterson. Peterson up ahead for Wayman. Wayman plays it off the glass and into the Winterhawks zone. It's gathered there by McLaughlin. Steal now as Brady Bernie enters the zone. Has Denis going to the net. Bernie back to Denis. His pass just missed in tight. McLaughlin in behind the net. Gets it right back. Trying a stretch pass here. It's deflected into the Vees zone where Charlie Michaud chases after it.
Pulls that up, putting the Vees up on top 3-0, and that is a big goal to kind of deflate this Portland Winterhawks group.
Stretch pass misses everyone. That'll be an ice zone draw. It's one back by the Winterhawks. They play it in behind the goal. Dries throws a check. Dugan Peterson can't quite keep it in at the line, so it's a delayed offside against Penticton, and that gives Winterhawks the ability to break it out. A shot towards the net, blocked by Dugan Peterson. Spihar works it ahead to Miller at the line, stopping up. And playing it down around the wall is Darby. East. Drops it off for Norrie. Norrie backhands it through the crease. Valiant stick was tied up, and now speed the other way come the Winterhawks. Set now across for Weber. Ethan Weber makes a move into the offensive zone. Dranchak picks it up. Now back to the point. Stone works it to the side of the goal. Back out top. Stone flutters one wide. Now move to the inside. The Winterhawks get it out to center and chip it in. Free chases it into the corner. Or pardon me, that's Wilfley. Back to the line. Pushnichka tries a shot, deflected in front, and a pad save made as Wilfley's zone. Now spins back, drops it into the middle. It's intercepted by Evers, and now Kwasnika works up the wall. Jacob Kwasnika 1-on-2. Takes a tough angle shot. Shoulder save made there by Chase. Stretch pass into the skates of Dugan Peterson. Banks in behind the net. Riel swings it around for Tastat. Now Matteo Denis dodges a check and enters the zone. Denis pinned along the wall on the far side half wall. Bernie works it, tries to work it free. He was hooked from behind, and now the Winterhawks will try to counter. Weiermeyer down the outside, stops up in the corner and just swings it in behind the net. And now a steal from Dugan Peterson. He plays it off the wall, but not out. Rielts out of his net. Hard around for Denis. Denis has his pass broken up, and the Winterhawks enter in Brown. Scramble on the dot, one into the corner by Miller. Miller circles in behind the net. He's swatted off the puck by Stone, who ties him up. Now Miller tries to center, gets all the way back to the line. Pushnichka over to Weiermeyer. Weiermeyer back across, they score! Jordan Duguay's second of the night, and it's 4.
Still got time to work with. This game is not over by any stretch of the imagination, so you still got to play button-tight defense.
Slodian goes D to D, now gets it back. He works it ahead, and the Winterhawks chip it in. Show battling for it in the corner. Now it's worked free. As Nathan Free gets it back to the point, slides under the stick of Slobodian. He will regroup in his own zone. Slobodian gains the blue line, now tries to make a move around Stevenson. Michaud chases it into the corner and knocks it free for Matteo Denis. Denis up to Bernie. Bernie finds Wayman, empty net. Louis Wayman fires, he scores! And now the Winterhawks come back the other way. Walter East forces his man to the outside. Now it's into the high slot. Shot in on Rielts, he makes the save. Bouncing puck in front, rebound, they score. Wilfley tucks it home, and it's a 5-3 game with 49.53 game here with 49.6 to go. And now the Winterhawks enter the zone again. Duguay passes it off for Miller. That pass bounces over his stick. Into the middle, Bernie looks for the empty net. He'll bounce that one wide. Hawks pull their goaltender again with 32.5 remaining. These win it back cleanly. Michaud hard around the wall. It's touched there on the far side, but can't keep it in is McLaughlin. And now move into the offensive zone. Drop pass here, coming right down the middle, and couldn't settle it down there. And Tristan Peterson will skate the other way, trying to center for Kwasnika. That was picked off by Duguay. Final 10 seconds here. Deflected into the Vees zone. Michaud gets to the loose puck. He'll play it up the glass to the line and out. And with 2 seconds to go, that will do it.